Hello, hello, hello. It's been so long since I uploaded a video. I was on a 3 videos every single week streak, and then I fell off, y'all. I am so sorry. I've been so busy. Quick little life update just for the first 2 minutes. If you don't want to hear this, you can skip to the timestamp. Since I've been away, it's only been like 11 days by the time I post this. It'll be 11 days since I last posted. My channel has gone semi-viral. To me, it's viral because I've had a couple videos that are reaching the 10K view mark right now, and the comments that I've been getting on these videos are so refreshing and inspiring and motivating. Like, I love this stuff. But it's so refreshing to see that people are happy seeing someone that looks like me in this space and sharing my voice and thoughts and opinions on the trading world. And we're all here just to make money. Like, this is just one big money playground for all of us, and there's just no competition. It's just all love. Everyone just wants to see everybody win. The trading community, to me, is one of the happiest communities online. In a world where there's a lot of stuff going on, I feel like the trading community always has the most positive people that just really want to see everybody win and see everybody be supportive of one another. I have been working so hard, y'all, on this new course that I am relaunching. So I've had a course since 2021, end of 2021. I released it 11/11/21. I've had courses since then. I have been working all year, combining all my courses, expanding, updating, just making the ultimate trading course. And it's been taking so long, but I have over 190 lessons. I am ponytail popping because my hair is fried, dyed, and laid to the side. I've been doing so much filming, so much content producing. I have been studying so much. Right now I'm in the filming stage, but beforehand I was in the writing stage, the creating phase, the brainstorming phase. I've been developing my website. I've been editing 10 hours a day. Some of y'all are like, why don't you hire out? My family says the same thing. Ever since I was little, I always just like to do everything myself. Not only because I like doing everything myself, but I feel like if I know how to do it, why not do it myself? And it keeps me interested. That may be the ADHD, I don't know. Me doing everything myself keeps me interested, keeps me productive, keeps me going. Like, having so many different tasks to work on, I love it. It's hard work, but I love it. And so, unfortunately, all the things that I've been working on, YouTube took a back burner for the last 2 weeks, but I'm going to start producing more content on a more regular basis going forward. My new course gets released 5 more days. It'll be out, and I will be able to not only film content, but I'm also going to be traveling the world a bit. You will not be seeing this background for too much longer. But yeah, I'm so excited. Anyways, that is the life update with me. I'm going to the park after this, so I technically only have like 25 minutes to film this video. And I'm going to the park. I want to experience Atlanta a little bit for the summer before I head out. Your girl does not know when she's going to be back, to be honest. I have a lot of places that I'm trying to hit. And yeah, y'all will see. I'll keep y'all updated as I put out these videos. But if you want to follow like my personal life and all that, then you need to follow me on Instagram because I don't want to put too much personal stuff on here. I want to keep it all trading. There we go. There's a life update. Okay, so I wanted to bring this video to y'all because all the stuff that I've had going on, I am still trading. I'm still trading in Discord. I'm still trading personally. And I have 3 trade highlights that I wanted to bring to y'all because there's things you can take from all 3 of these, and they're all interesting trades. So I have trade highlights of the week. I may make this a series, so let's just call this episode 1. And let's start with the first one. The first one is ULTA. ULTA is not usually on my radar at all. But I did my weekly Zoom call in the Discord on Monday morning, and a member in my Discord who stays on top of things, like he's always, checking out the latest, hottest things, he brought ULTA to my attention. So on the Zoom call, I pulled up the chart, and this was one of those no-brainer trades. Like, anybody, even if you're a beginner trader, you can look at this chart right here, see that it's a no-brainer trade. It's a no-brainer W pattern, perfect entry trade. Perfect entry. And this is the higher time frame. So I was like, oh, thank you so much for bringing this to my attention. And yeah, I'm getting in. It did not take me long at all to chart this, to plan this, and to spot this entry. It was like right there. And those are the best types of trades, and they don't happen often. You gotta be patient for these trades to come to you. So like I said, ULTA was not normally on my radar, but just looking, because I'm a technical analysis trader, just me looking at that chart, I was like, this is an entry. We are here. The moment is here. It's Monday morning. The market's about to open. I'm getting in this trade. I am getting in this trade. We don't have a huge gap up. I'm getting in this trade. So I got into the ULTA trade, and I put it in the swing trade section because I had not traded ULTA. I did not know how long this was going to take to play out. So I was going to give it some time. So I got a 425 strike price call, of course, with a 7/5 expiration date, July 5th. Like I said, did not know how long it was going to take to pop off. I bought this contract for $313, and we just started going up. By 10:40 a.m., I got out of the trade. I was able to get out of the trade with almost 25%, 24.6%, which is a $77 return. Quick $77 in the first 90 minutes of the market. I will take that any day, and this was not the only trade that I took this day. I let my Discord group know why I was getting out. As you can see on this picture right here, with the indicator that I used, it was the perfect time to get out. It was at a rejection point. We had broken that rejection before, but still, I'm happy with 25% in 90 minutes. So I decided to get out at that first rejection. I could always get back in later. I didn't get back in later. That was a perfect textbook double bottom formation on the higher time frame. Those are the types of trades that, honestly, I should have gotten more contracts. If I was used to ULTA and trading ULTA and it was one of my favorites, I would have gotten more contracts. But this being the first time I've ever traded ULTA, I wanted to be conservative. But this was one of those trades where when you see something like this, it's one of those all-in. Set your stop loss where you want to set it at, but it's one of those all-in type trades. That's how perfect the formation was. So yeah, definitely wanted to highlight that this week because those types of trades do not happen often. When you see that, you need to take that. Now, I want to get into the second highlight of the week. Now, this is not in any way, shape, or form a super profitable trade for me as far as how much money it was and how much money I made, but this is going into something that I'm going to start keeping my eye on, and that is lottos. Lottos. So I am more of I'm not a conservative trader, but I'm not a super risky trader either, even though the next trade I'm going to tell y'all about after this one, you're probably going to be like, how are you going to say you're not a risky trader? Listen, this week was a different type of week for me. You know, in this course production process, I am adding to it. I always want to teach people things, and lottos comes up a lot. Lotto plays. And what a lotto is, that you guys don't know, they're super cheap. I'm talking about $9 contracts, $8 contracts of good stocks, blue chip stocks, index funds, good stocks, but they're super out the money. So they're super cheap, out the money plays with usually soon to expire expiration dates. That's why they're so cheap. But the thing about these super cheap contracts is that they move percentage-wise big time. I'm talking 100% a day, 200% a day, 40% a day. I saw a lotto on Friday that had moved 2,600% in one day. If you are the type of trader that doesn't mind that type of risk and you're willing to put a certain amount of money, consider it throwaway money, consider it playing the lotto, where it's like $100 in here. If it hits, it hits. If it doesn't, I only lost $100. Because the best thing about trading stock options, unlike Forex and futures, is you can't lose more than the premium that you paid. So you don't have to worry about losing too much. You already know how much you are willing to lose by how much you're paying on that premium. You can only lose the premium amount. I have been watching a YouTuber that plays lottos a lot. He apparently has a portfolio over $1 million. I'm sure that's not all built from lotto plays, but he shows a lot of screenshots of him doing lotto plays. But his thing is, he gets hundreds of contracts of these lottos, and he'll make 100% of his money, 200% of his money. Eee! That type of stuff kind of scares me, putting that much money into lottos. So I have committed myself to understanding lottos and how it works with volatility and when's the best time to do it, when's not a good time to do it, when's the best time to take profit, when's the best time to let it run. I've been studying lottos as of recently, and I've been playing them on the side, just one contract there. The most I did on a lotto this week was 5 contracts. So I'm putting my foot in the pool. I'm not jumping all in just yet. I did want to bring this one lotto play that I took to y'all today. It was a SPY lotto, and I did just get one contract, y'all. One SPY contract. This was a 535 call that expired 6/6. I bought it on 6/3. 3 days to expire. Current SPY price was 526. My strike price was 535. So it was $10 away from the strike price, meaning it's considered out the money. So SPY moved a bit. Honestly, wasn't even as much as you would think, but it moved a bit and it moved fast. And so I ended up making 100% return on this lotto. Now, just think about that. How I was saying how the guy, he'll get like 100 contracts. If I would have got more contracts of this, even 10 contracts of this, I would have doubled my money. So I only invested $7 because the contract was $7. So therefore I made $7. But what if I would have got 10 contracts? That's $70. I would have made $70. If I would have got 100 contracts, like how the other guy does, that's $700. I would have made $700. Some of y'all probably already do play lottos. If you do, let me know in the comments how they're working out for you. That was my second trade that I wanted to bring to y'all as a highlight. The last trade that I want to bring to y'all as a highlight for this week was one that I took yesterday, Friday. I did a GameStop trade. I did. Listen, I was so against this. I've gone back and forth with not just a couple members in my Discord group about this, but just peers in the trading community that I have that we text regularly stuff every day about trading. I've gone back and forth with them about this. I have been adamant about not getting caught up in this GameStop, AMC bull crap. I felt the same way back in 2021 when it was happening, and Dogecoin as well. I stayed away. I don't like this hype type stuff. And I had a member in my Discord that was adamant about GameStop, right? And so I kept telling him, like, this is not safe, blah, blah, blah. The night before I did the GameStop trade, where I had added some contracts to my watch list just to watch what's going on. I'm going to watch from the sidelines. Just to watch what was going on. These contracts are up $1,000. No way I'm playing this. Ain't no way I'm risking $1,000 on this, all right? I guess something happened overnight. I've been watching a couple YouTube videos on it. Articles are being sent to me. Something happened where the stock dropped like 40% overnight, 50% overnight, something like that. So that contract that I added to my watch list on Robinhood, the next morning on Friday, that same $1,000 contract went down to $200, $200-something. And I was like, okay, I'm going to buy this contract just to show everyone that was, getting on me about this, that it's not going to work the way you think it's going to work. Like, I got it in for $220. 7-day expiration date. The next soonest expiration date I could get was 6/14. The strike price for this was $128. This was a $128 call that I bought for $220. Ridiculous. Any other time, like, the contracts were super inflated because of the hype. And that's one of the points I was trying to make to my people is the contracts are super inflated. Like, we're not winning. The sellers of these contracts are winning, not us as buyers. And that was the point I was trying to make. I was willing to die on the hill for $200. I was, because this was a big debate we were having. And, I just like to have fun sometimes. So I bought the contract. It started going up, right? I tried to close out. So I'm like, okay, playtime's over. Let's close out. The contract's at 30%, trying to close out. Robinhood halted the orders. You can't close your orders. You cannot sell the contract back to the market. On Robinhood, it halts. Like, I would go and I would click on GameStop at any given time during this hype, and it'll say, the exact error message is, stock exchanges have temporarily halted trading of GME due to increased volatility. This is a market-wide trading halt. And that was what was coming up when I was trying to close my order, and that is what would be up there whenever I would look at GameStop, whenever I would look at AMC. So first of all, I was even surprised I was able to even buy the contract, first of all. But as soon as I bought it, they halted it. So I'm like, point proven, right? Let me get out, or try to get out. I was going to take a little bit of a hit doing this. But it kept going up. And I'm trying to close out, it's not letting me. Trying to close out, it's not letting me. Kept going up. 34%, 50%, 54%. Kept trying to close out, wouldn't let me close out. I'm like, all right, so now this is just kind of torture at this point. I'm watching potential profits, but Robinhood has stopped it. Which I was like, okay, whatever, I'm gonna let it wait. 9:44 a.m., I'm up 108%. I made $238 in this. I'm like, oh my gosh, let me try to sell again. Try to sell again, the order went through, y'all. I swear this was like a glitch. The order went through. As soon as the order went through, the halted message came back up. And I'm like, oh my gosh. It was like mine like slipped through the cracks. My order just like slipped through the cracks. And I'm like, so I owed some people some apologies. I had to apologize to a few people because I made money on it. I literally like trying to prove a point, I made money on it. And I made 108% on it by accident. I said my apologies, you know, because we're kind of betting, not with money, but just kind of betting just in general. And yeah, 100% skeptic. But when I saw that contract drop from $1,000 to $200 overnight, I was like, I'll risk it. I'll risk it. It's just $200. I'll risk it. Because that's a crazy drop. Crazy drop. So I was like, if there's something to this, I don't mind testing it on a $200 contract. That was my thought process. It ended up working out like way better than I expected. So that's what happened with me on GameStop. Now, listen, I'm not going to be doing that again. I got lucky. And sometimes that happens. Y'all, I wasn't even looking at the chart on GameStop. I literally was just buying, got locked into my position, and was able to sell and my order go through the cracks. Like, I got lucky. I saw what the hype was about. I'm still not interested in trying to do that again. I'll take that as a lucky entry and a lucky exit. And I'll take my 108% and go on about my business. But it was just a funny story that I wanted to bring to y'all because that was the biggest percentage hit that I took this week. And it ended up being on a lucky, slick, accidental trade. So yeah, those are my trade highlights of the week. Those were the most interesting trades that I want to bring to y'all. Of course, those are not the only trades that I took this week. I did trade primarily just stock options this week. Took a couple trades on NAS 100, but nothing too significant. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want me to make this a series, then let me know down in the comment section below. I'm about to go enjoy this beautiful weather, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.